appreciate you all. So tonight we are going to spot at least five differences from the awesome image I'll be showing you all in a bit. But in case you are new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe and also invite families and friends. Put them on the challenge to see if they'll be able to spot all the differences as well. Here's what we are talking about. Find at least five differences from this image. This is something I know you can actually solve. So let's put it to test. Put your eyesight and IQ to test by trying to spot the differences in 50 seconds. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us tonight. Find at least five differences in 50 seconds. Welcome everyone. Try to find at least five differences from the image. That's the task for today. Can you find five differences in 50 seconds? Let us know in the chat where you're watching from and how many differences can you find from the image. Spot only five differences. Welcome guys. A big shout out to every one of you. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Sincerely appreciate you all. The task for today is to find only five differences in 50 seconds. A big shout out to Malu Piton. Thank you for joining us tonight. Sincerely appreciate you. And also shout out to IDK. Thank you for joining us tonight. Please go ahead and participate. Double tap on your screen, guys, to give a thumbs up. And if you are new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Yo, what up, guys? A big shout out to Roblox Rivals. Thank you for joining us tonight. Sincerely appreciate you. Thank you for liking and subscribing. And also shout out to Luis. Thank you for joining us tonight, Luis. Sincerely appreciate you. Try to find at least 5 differences in 50 seconds. I know you can do this. Let's go. Welcome, guys. Thank you for joining us tonight. How many differences can you find in 50 seconds? Remember to invite friends and family. Challenge them to see if they can find all the differences in 50 seconds. Double tap on your screen, guys, to give a thumbs up. And if you are new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Sincerely appreciate you all. Thank you for joining us tonight. Go ahead and find differences in 50 seconds. Shout out to Zahida Black. Thank you for joining us tonight, Zahida Black. Sincerely appreciate you for participating. Go ahead and find 5 differences from this image. Double tap on your screen. If you are new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. I know you can do this. I actually know you can do this. Find 5 differences only in 50 seconds. Can you do it? Go ahead and try your luck. The essence of this brain teaser is to enhance your observation skills. So you have to be patient while spotting them. Find only 5 of the differences and you'll be considered a genius. Don't rush. The faster you look, the more likely you may not see them. You have to observe slowly and scan carefully. Compare one section at a time. Start from the left, work your way right down to the right. You don't have to try to spot all the differences at once. If you try to spot all the differences at once, you may miss it. You just have to be patient, observe carefully, and you're definitely going to find them. without wasting much time. Welcome, welcome. Your new screen garden. Where they sit, where you look, screen garden. The camera, only the front one. Only the front one. Double tap on your screen, guys. If you are new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. A big shout out to every one of you. We sincerely appreciate you all. Shout out to Nalin. Thank you for joining us tonight. Also, shout out to Phantom the Goats. Thank you for joining us tonight. Sincerely appreciate you all. Find only 5 differences in 50 seconds. I know you can actually beat this challenge. Go ahead and try your luck. Shout out to Samaya Shahabe. Shah- a big shout out to Samaya. Thank you for joining us tonight. Sincerely appreciate you. Thank you for participating. Go ahead and try to make the differences 5. I know you can do it. Let's go. Double tap on your screen, guys. Also, let us know in the chat where you are watching from. Ma? Na if you want do like snap, one snap you go comot 9, 8, 1 like that. Na small sex. See am here. As you wan snap am, see as you dey comot number. You no look round as you dey think dey snap. Welcome, welcome everyone. A big shout out to your favorite fish. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for participating. I believe you can solve this challenge. Go ahead and try your luck. Also, shout out to Joshua Opoka. Thank you for joining us tonight. You were able to find some differences on the cup and strap button. That's very, very good. Thank you for participating. Try to find few more differences. I know you can actually do this. Let's go. Welcome, guys. Welcome, every one of you. Thank you for joining us tonight. Go ahead and find 5 differences in 50 seconds. Observe the image slowly so that you don't miss out some differences. Yo, what up, friends and families? Let us know in the chat where you're watching from. We appreciate you all. Shout out to Masad Suare. Thank you for joining us tonight. Also, shout out to Alonzo. Thank you for joining us tonight. Sincerely appreciate you. Double tap on your screen, guys, to give a thumbs up. A big shout out to every one of you. Thank you for participating. A big shout out to WFX. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Shout out to Pico Javin Suville. Thank you for participating. Please double tap on your screen to give a thumbs up. You all are highly welcome to the stream. Thank you for participating. Can you find 5 differences in 50 seconds? It sounds like easy something, right? Of course, it's not that difficult, but it will be difficult for someone who is not patient, because you actually have to be patient before you'll be able to find all the differences, okay? You don't have to rush, because the faster you look, the more likely you are to miss tiny differences. Slow down and scan carefully, okay? Compare one section at a time. Start from the left and work your way to the right instead of looking at the whole picture all at once. You may miss the differences. Alright, I'ma just go ahead and pin this comment. A big shout out to Rayleigh Bradley. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for liking and subscribing. We love and appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. And also a big shout out to Quan Vu. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for stopping by. Go ahead and participate. Also, shout out to Jet Villela. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for stopping by. Go ahead and participate. You don't forget to double tap on the screen to give a thumbs up. Welcome, guys. Welcome, families and friends. Let us know in the chat where you're watching from. Focus on small details. Pay close attention to things like eyes, buttons, patterns, shadows, color, positioning, sizes, and the rest. That's where many differences are actually hidden. Double tap, double tap, double tap on your screen to give a thumbs up. How many differences can you find in 50 seconds? The task for today is to spot at least 5 differences in 50 seconds. If you are stuck, all you have to do is simply look away for a few seconds. When you look back with fresh eyes, you may notice a difference you completely missed before. Welcome, families and friends. Thank you for joining us tonight. Can you find five differences in 50 seconds? I sincerely believe you can find five differences in 50 seconds. Go ahead and try your luck. Wishing you all the best. This brain teaser will enhance your eyesight and observation skills. Yo, what up, guys? Find five differences only in 50 seconds. Take your time and participate. Look through every corners of the image. Observe carefully and you will not miss out on the differences. Have fun, guys. Have fun. Don't give up. Spot the differences. It's all about observation, patience, and enjoying the challenge. So take your time and participate. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Spot the Differences Challenge. If you're just joining the stream, You actually came at the right time. Okay, take a look at the two pictures on your screen. At first glance, they may look exactly the same until you can find the differences, and I will be glad if you can spot all the differences in 50 seconds. A big shout out to Abdullah Campbell. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for participating. Please double tap on the screen to give a thumbs up. I'm so proud of you for being able to find some of the differences. That's incredible. And also shout out to Patrick Sharma Request. Thank you for joining us tonight. Yo, what up, friends and families? Thank you for participating. Take your time, guys. Spot at least 5 differences to win the challenge. Double tap on your screen to give a thumbs up. A big shout out to every one of you. Thank you for participating. Let us know in the chat where you're watching from. A big shout out to you all. Thank you for participating. A big shout out to every one of you. Thank you for participating. Can you find 5 differences in 50 seconds? Shout out to Lalita. Thank you for joining us tonight. Also, shout out to Shabru Shashani. Sincerely appreciate you. Thank you for participating. Also, shout out to Laline. Thank you for joining us tonight. Shout out to Gopade Yeluru. Thank you for joining us tonight. You were able to find 2 of the differences. That is awesome. Thank you so much for participating. Go ahead, guys, double tap on your screen to give a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Let us know in the chat where you're watching from. The easiest way to find the answers is by observing carefully and not rushing it. Welcome, guys. Thank you for joining us tonight. Double tap on your screen, guys. Let us know in the chat how many differences have you seen so far. Shout out to Paula. Thank you for joining us tonight. And also shout out to Safrin. Thank you for joining us tonight. Double tap on the screen. And how many differences can you see? You have to take your time to observe the image so that you don't miss out on the differences. You don't have to be in a haste. The differences in the image are so many that you can at least spot 7. But if you are in a haste, you may not see them and you may miss out on these tiny details. Observe the background because there are differences there as well. Shout out to Maria Mata. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Please go ahead and find 5 differences in 50 seconds. Also, shout out to Arianti Shinta. Thank you for joining us tonight. We are so pleased to have you tonight. You found so many differences. That is awesome and incredible. Thank you so much for participating, Arianti. You are highly welcome. Don't forget to invite families and friends. Put them on the challenge to see if they'll be able to spot all the differences just the way you did. You are so appreciated over here. Welcome, friends and families. Double tap on the screen to give a thumbs up. A big shout out to every one of you. Thank you for participating. Check, 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 check carefully. Check carefully, guys. Shout out to Diet Batista. Thank you for joining us tonight. I hope you'll be able to find at least 5 differences from the image. Go ahead and let us know where you're watching from. Let us know in the chat. A big shout out to every one of you. How many differences can you find in 50 seconds? Shout out to friends and families from Africa. A big shout out to friends and families from America. A big shout out to friends and families from Europe. Also, shout out to friends and families from Asia. Shout out to friends and families from to friends and family from Antarctic and every part of the world you are watching from. We sincerely appreciate you all. Thank you for participating. Find at least 5 of the differences from this image. Shout out to Ayesha Khan. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for tuning in. Please go ahead and spot 6 differences only. A big shout out to every one of you. Thank you for joining us tonight. Please double tap on your screen to give it. Welcome back, guys. My sincere apologies for that little interruption. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Welcome back to the stream. Please differences from this image. That's a challenge for today. Please go ahead and spot 5 differences only. I know you can actually do this. I so much trust you. Thank you for participating. Welcome back to the stream.